boys and girls, men and women. This is my first build guide video, so if I missed to explain some stuff, then just let me know in the comments. This is the game Undecember, and if you don't know what it is, then I got a few videos of it, otherwise other people have made some videos of it. This is one of the better RPG games on mobile out there to date. So far, the only thing that I can cry about is that they made some issues within the game that you can resolve with your wallet. But I mean, they have to get money somewhere. I would like them to only have cosmetics and stuff that is similar to that. But somehow people like to buy to progress. And as you can see, I bought a pack because I wanted to look different. And I really like this this style that this character had. So I got a skin for my bow and I got some armor appearance as well. I have to clarify, I did get some diamonds over. And I have used that to buy the Essence tab, which I will discuss in game a little bit more. So guys, if you want to show me that you like this content, then leave a like. You don't need to subscribe, but I appreciate if you do. Let's check the intro. Okay guys, let me explain. What's important and why I wanted to have the Essence tab is because you have all these extra slots for one thing basically. And what it also does is really amazing. Now first of all, what you can do is every materials that you find, you can just click on it and it will automatically put themselves in the right order, which is always very nice, because before that I had it over here in my two tabs over here and I had to move something in, right? And if I needed it, I had to take it out. So for example, if I went and I wanted to enhance something, I put my items here and I didn't have the items on me personally, which made me have to go back to the chest, pick that up, put it onto the character, then go here and then make the changes. Now, when you have this tab, you actually have everything here. Everything is on the spot. So you don't have to go and pick up stuff. The only thing you have to do is put it in, and then it will automatically be removed when you craft your items. For example, if I craft this bow, I can start using all these items here, which is very, very nice. Now you can play this game for free, but it will be a lot of maintaining with materials, and you will have problem to find enough place in your storage, because you only have two tabs and you can buy a second tab, which is 500 diamonds. But the Essence tab, I think, was like 600 diamonds. And you can see how much more place you have, because you will have all these materials in the future, like at least one. And that's gonna be a problem. Now you can buy all these tabs too, because that's gonna be something that I think can be interesting. If I would choose anyone, I would probably go for something like this one. I don't know. But so far, I'm very happy with this. And I got some extra slots here. And I think that is a great way to support the game. And it's also a great way for you guys to play the game better. Alright, so this is my build. I call this build my ACDC build. It stands obviously for alternate current and direct current. But since I bring poison in this build, I call it the acid direct current, since this lightning travels only one way. I'm not max level. I have not tested this out at endgame, but I will explain my thought process on why I think this is a great build. Now, it might not be that easy to get it, but I will explain that after this short clip. And this is me. I was level 49 when I recorded this. This is actually yesterday. So what my build actually does is that I need to have monsters moving, as well as I need to have big packs to hit. So the idea is to actually create a bunch of monsters in one area that I then shoot down. And what that does is that I hit actually more monsters every time that I shoot. And when I do that, I have a higher chance to crit anyone. And if I crit anyone, that means that you will see this lightning arc in the middle. You know, it's kind of like a cross. That cross is making a ton of damage. So the more crit that I have, the more of those crosses I get, and the more monsters that are within that cross will get damaged, and in that turn maybe also make a cross. As you can see, I will gather them up here again. The bigger the bunch, the better. You can see I get crosses everywhere, and this is when I had, I think, like 19% crit. So I didn't have that good crit here, but I have a lot more crit today. Alright, now we're back. Let's go through my skills. As you can see, I got 2 6 links here. I have been very lucky. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of people who don't have this, but this one, remove, is actually something that I didn't use before, as well as, which one was it? This one. So this is the build that I used to have. Now I got this 6 links, so I can actually use this too, but the build is the same. So what I do have this cross lightning arrow, and the only hard part is the mana cost. It's 22.4. So I'm trying to get some mana on kills or some more mana buffs on my gear, but we will go through my gear in a second. So for example, I got like 10,000 DPS here, but that's not really the damage that I do, because I also do my poison cloud on hit. And everything here is kind of synced together. So the skills that I have for lightning arrow is crit rate, of course. I got extra lightning damage, and I got more projectiles. That means that I hit more, which means that I have a bigger chance to do some crits. I got projectile speed and damage. I'm not sure about this. I think I could manage without it, but that will remain to be seen, maybe for another video if I can enhance this build a little bit better. I also got critical damage because I'm gonna go crit, so I want to do more damage when I crit. Then of course I got this link rune, spell activation on attack hit, and I got the poison cloud. And the poison cloud is just doing good damage. I'm pretty sure it bypasses armor, but I'm not 100% on that. And the skills that I have that supports that is status effects, of course, and I have poison rate, so I got more poison, and I also got the crit rates, and I got pure poison damage, and of course AoE. So I hit larger, I hit more, and my ticks do more damage. Now I got a support gem. I got this rain of arrows, which is nice for downing bosses, since shooting one enemy is not the strongest thing for this build. And my rain of arrows is about 4,000 damage, and this one is linked with larger AoE. I also linked convert poison, so now this one does poison too, and I got poison damage, and I also got 1 extra use count, and that one is also linked with my teleport. So when I do, I'm not sure if you saw it, but so if I go in here and I shoot, and for example if I get stuck, if I ever get stuck, well, okay, so now I'm kind of stuck, I can use this to get away. I can use that 2 times, and I can use my rain of arrows 3 times, and I will show you how strong my rain of arrows is. Alright, we got some monsters here. Let me just bundle them up, and let's just do a rain of arrows and you can see what happens. Everything basically dies, so I don't even need to use my lightning. My lightning is kinda extra damage, but yeah. So that is how it works, that's how it looks, and let me get back to town. And so we're back. So I noticed that I didn't activate the poison explosion. This is an aura, or like a self aura. It's not like I'm giving it to anyone else, but this one actually makes me do more damage as well in form of poison, so that makes me do even more damage. So okay, let's go and check gears. On this build I need to have, of course, crit. Now I am not in endgame, so there's no reason for me to spend too many materials on having a perfect gear progression right now, but I'm trying to get gear dodge, of course, and some mana, as I say, and poison damage and lightning damage. That is what my main focus is, but second to that it's crit. So you could call this a crit build, but it's not like cast on crit, but I just need a ton of crit. And if we look at my stats here, I got 23% crit, and when I do crit I got 60% chance to actually release one of those lightning crosses that does that high damage. Now also the Zodiac, I kind of messed this one up, so I will see how I change it. I think it's with real money, I don't know. But yeah, you need to go crit, as much crit as you can, so try to get the crit nodes, maybe the dodge nodes as I have here. Elemental damage of course is good, but the crit is really important when you do the Zodiacs. So yes, this is pretty much it. This is pretty much the build that I have. And tell me in the comment what kind of build you have, if you have the same, or if you have success with your build, so you can maybe share it to other people. But I think one strong thing about a game like this is to actually find stuff out for yourself. Do not go hardcore in to do exactly what I did or what everyone else did. Try to find your own build, because there is a lot of stuff that you can do here. There's no right or wrong. I mean, of course, if you don't kill stuff, then something's wrong. But besides that, I mean, there's no wrong build here. Have fun, find a skill that you like, that do a lot of damage, and you go out there and you find some good loot, alright? And I see you guys again.